One strike left. But I will tell you guys this right now, I have a nasty trick for it.
Oh, what?
Well, it's not a trick, really. It's more of a stance. Irina v. Arena.
Oh, okay.
You have disadvantage on the last persuasion checks. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I believe in you guys.
Oh.
Let's just put her down, guys.
I agree, actually.
gonna have
Screw Lavender. Jesus.
But I'm
Kirsty,
gonna have
just
to
roll.
be right back because I've been moving around too much and I threw my back out and now it really fucking hurts. So
Oh my
Ah,
gosh.
don't do that.
I'm gonna go like take my pain medication. Be right back.
Good RP. She's suffering pain from getting attacked by Arena. Good RP. Good RP.
She broke her back.
I will give you this though.
I'm carrying
Eva will exhaust and give one last Bardic. But she will choose whom to give it to. So it could be whatever best rolls you guys got.
Right.
That being said, you guys are on a ticking time bomb.
So we are.
So you are. I will do this real fast. Let's cut to Badger because he's not in the danger zone with you right now. So let's just do that one real fast. Badger's chilling. You're standing next to the Briarclay. She's looking up at the duel between Newman, which you guys are in a very precarious position that not many people in history have ever been in. In the okay, I shouldn't say, have been in and survived.
Huh.
Which you guys might join the not surviving number if you guys are slow enough. So, well, never say never. But anyways, Badger, you see her regaling up in the sky the two Newman doing battle over control of this region. She looks over at you. Her eyes not turning away from the spectacle up above, though. Only her face. Why are you still here?
I like looking at you.
You're quite the simpleton.
Rude. I already have 2 women, just so you know. Okay. I don't actually need you.
Do the lies you tell yourself make you sleep better at night?
Yes.
That's good. Ignorance is bliss.
I thought you'd be a lot nicer. You know, maybe like a hug.
Now, why on earth would I bestow a hug on someone unworthy?
Because I'm your favorite mortal. You had to admit it.
No. You are not. I don't deign to have a favorite amongst your number.
You
But
will.
if I had to pick one aligned with myself, I met her recently. You are not her.
What is her name? Maybe I know her.
I doubt that. I know she hasn't given anyone her actual name.
What about a false name? Maybe I've heard of her.
She turns and looks at you. She calls herself the Chosen Star. She looks back up at the sky. Do you not find all of this concerning? Worrying?
Oh, I do. But if I'm gonna die, at least I'm staring at something nice.
I stand by my word that you are a simpleton, but at least you know where your own priorities lie, and hold true to them.
Thank you.
So for your benefit and by my generosity, she looks down at you. You should be getting on your way, or you will be lost here forever, like everyone else. Every other denizen of this town they call Valkester.
Before I go, will I see you again?
For your sake, I would hope not.
No, I hope so, because I'm gonna be your favorite. You just wait, and he'll start walking away.
You feel something dig into your back. Some sort of barbed knife or something finds its way into your back, and it hits you with such a velocity it actually kicks you off your feet. When you pull the knife back out from this basically backstab, you see a very finely made knife engraved with icons that you don't recognize. Not symbols, not like, you know, the blood star here. No, like people, like figures. 2 of them. One towards... Well, I guess probably on the blade itself. I think that's cooler. One on one side of the blade, the other on the other side of the blade. The one that you recognize barely is what looks to be the Briar Queen herself. Although she's dressed far differently. Her illustration is far different than the visage you just saw her in. You don't recognize the other one. Unsurprising, though. My gift to you.
You could have just handed it to me. It didn't have to be that painful.
All the better for you to remember us by. And then she says a name that isn't Badger. I'm not going to say it out loud because we're going to add mystery to it, but check your private chat.
Check the private chat. Got it. Okay. Gotcha.
So,
I'm gonna go now. Thank you.
you don't see her there anymore. She's gone.
Okay.
You make your way towards the red. Meanwhile, speaking of the red,
What did he send you, Cobb?
Stuff.
Nah, I always had you.
Oh,
Do you like my meme cop?
which one?
Which meme?
The Where Was Badger?
Where's
When I reacquired self-control.
Where's Badger when we were trying to convince the bishops? Where was Badger?
Wait, hey, Badger was the reason I got to stay on that ship.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it was.
Cost him 1 whole gold, and which was then given back to him. Anyways,
Chad,
Bacon solid. Badger calls for aid.
so Hawk, I will give you this, Mr. Hawk. The disadvantage that applies to everyone doesn't apply to you.
Whew, okay, good. I don't think I could handle a -1 and a disadvantage.
You would have needed double natural. You get guidance.
Nice.
You get
I
guidance.
think I know what he's going to say.
I think
Question
I
is-
can. I think I might.
Do I have the strength to say it in real life without cringing?
What is it?
That is very fair. That is fair. I think I know what it is, but
For strength, look at your own profile.
For a second here.
for strength, look at your profile.
Yeah.
That was
Not the
not
part
the
of me
part
that
of you.
cringes.
That is true.
Alright, here, we do this. No one can make fun of him for it, or else I'll kick you from the server.
Damn.
There you go. We have
Really? Come on!
Draconian.
Tuesday.
What would
If he
some-
saw, what would Sun Tzu say if he saw me pause here? No, I think
What
Hawk-
if you'll just mute yourself so that you can't hear us?
No, I'm fine. I'm mostly kidding. I think Hawk.
I'm mostly
Hawk
kidding about
is-
kicking you guys then. Not entirely, but only mostly.
Hawk will toss Mina back her spear.
Gotcha.
And when did this happen? Here, I'll
Mhm.
reply to this.
Okay.
What night did this?
That was when you guys were at the Ash Warden's camp
Mhm.
in the darkness. It was after she gave you specifically, another vision of apocalypse and ruin.
Right. Looking around, is this pretty part for the video?
It looks pretty similar, doesn't
Yeah, it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, there's like
Uh-oh.
shit flying around, spores everywhere, it's hot as balls. Yeah, it's pretty close, isn't it? Oh, yeah, let that be known.
Guy.
Let that be known. Whereas before, when you guys were in the play district, there was this like whiplash of hot and cool.
Mhm.
It's not hot and cool out here. It's just hot. Hotter than you guys have ever suffered here in Velcaster. Like, those of you wearing metallic armor might start cooking it if you give it like another minute or two.
I mean, shit, Hawk's wearing leather, and that's not very breathable either.
Now it's not.
Standing in a fucking
So-
Reaper beam.
As he sort of like almost wading through waist deep water, he walks up to you know, about as close as Roma got.
Roll me a strength save. Let's see. Maybe you got further.
Oh right.
Or maybe maybe you don't get further. I don't know.
Yeah, she had a roll strength save for that.
She did.
Ooh.
Visions
Oh my
of-
god.
You
visions
get
of
right
the,
up there.
The end of the end of that third X-Men movie where Wolverine's
Oh,
yeah, he's going up that.
that's a very specific poll. That
But it's a really good
is a very specific. It's an accurate one, but it's very specific.
I've been thinking about that fucking movie for like the whole time Irie has been doing this shit. It's like, God, I hope we don't have to fucking stab her in the chest. Anyway,
Never say never.
so he gets right up to her.
Yeah, I mean she's still like 10 feet floating up in the air, but you know,
Okay, then
you're,
yeah,
you're at the heart of her tempest.
Forcing himself to stand upright.
Poetic.
I think. Let's see. How does he word this? Kind of. I think he looks around, then back up at her and says, "It's all coming to pass, Irina." No, I don't think he would use the hawk voice. That, but in a German accent.
Roger.
You showed me this before. We've seen this all before. You told me that night that no matter what happens, to know that you love me. I don't know what you saw in me to make you say that, but I hope you see it still.
Make the persuasion roll.
That hits.
Not disadvantage, but goddamn, was a hard DC.
Yeah.
You have
Plus
guidance. You have guidance.
Of course you do.
I don't know if you warrant the D6 yet, but we'll see if evil will call it in when you need it most.
I've been joking about feeling that nat 20 up to this point.
No. But
Right
when
now,
you
guys,
hype it up is when it doesn't happen.
Right
No.
now,
Just do the
guys,
confident laugh.
telling you,
Just do the confident
every
laugh.
fiber of my
No.
being,
No.
I'm feeling for that equity. I'm feeling for it.
Yeah,
No,
There it is. Nope.
Not even close.
Oh, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
You don't compliment the night 20, okay? You call it a piece of shit, and that's when it comes.
Does that work for you?
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's like,
It actually sort of has, yeah.
It has so far.
No, you know what
Yeah.
it is? We couldn't get 3 nat 20s in a row. It just doesn't work that way.
yeah.
Unless, Crash, you give me inspiration.
You're just being a soul.
Please.
This off cuff.
It's up to you to be the hero that Gotham needs.
This D&D
Give
session
inspiration.
sponsored by Crash, giving Alec exactly 1 inspiration right now.
Yeah.
Not the persuasion he wanted, but the
Crash,
persuasion
think
he
of all the
deserves.
things we've been through together.
I know. It is time of need.
I
He's
gave up my
asking you.
Sunday character for you.
No, that's against you because he wants to kill points.
I try to get you out, and he spits at me. He slaps away the hand that feeds. He calls me slurs.
Kill him with
Can't believe
I
kindness.
didn't call you slurs. I did call him slurs. Guys.
The guy, I was there and he did. I didn't want to say anything, but I was there and
Crash.
he did in fact do that.
Crash, I'll admit to calling you slurs if you give me an inspiration.
Is this what the Spanish Inquisition felt like?
Cool. I will give a false confession to save myself from the fire,
Oh my god.
even if it damns my eternal soul.
Okay.
I mean, come on, man. You got it. You got
Okay.
it. Look at him. He's crying.
He's crying in the club on a Saturday.
I will give you one reroll, I would give you a quote-unquote advantage. It's not from an inspiration. It is I will be transparent. It's technically from the Laughing God. Because there's other reasons I can't specify, but
because
amongst
of how
those
hard I
reasons,
made you laugh.
no, that is pretty funny though. there are a few reasons that I can't specify them right now. Also because you didn't use it during the foot combat.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, thank you. A success or fail.
I can't.
Oh my god! You're kidding! You're actually kidding! You are shitting me right now!
Hold on a second.
That one doesn't count. No
Oh my
way.
fucking goodness! No, it doesn't count.
No.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Champion of Fate.
Hold on. Let me see if the NPCs are. I doubt if they do, but nope. Irina had one, that'd be so god tier. But she doesn't.
Aw.
So you call it in Champion of Fate.
Yeah,
Huh?
Champion of Fate.
all of that lined up. You get it done.
Can I keep this inspiration?
Hold on.
No,
Stop
because
saying
another
that.
inspiration.
Badger has
Wait,
one.
wait. Badger has an inspiration.
Okay,
he's willing to give up.
okay, fine. Let's see it. You get to reroll twice. Or you reroll it twice, basically once with advantage.
Oh,
18.
You're literally one off.
You're one off.
Oh my
Even-
god.
Eva's dropping the Bardic.
Oh wait, the Bardic!
wait, I need to get a 25?
No, you
No,
succeed.
no,
Adam.
thank you.
You succeed
Yeah,
anyways.
we have lavender, so it breaks it.
We have lavender.
You succeed
so you
anyways.
have a
I'm curious to
decent
see how far you
thing.
succeed against it.
Yeah.
Bang.
I went to the garden center before coming here,
21.
and that makes it all better.
20 flat.
Hell yeah.
20
Yeah.
flat.
Pick it up.
My man cop. That's the Laughing God's intervention right there. That's Laughing God's intervention.
Oh yeah.
Can all of you make me a dex save?
Yeah. Hate you for it, but I can.
Fuck.
Whoa! There's that fucking net 20!
Can I switch with Roma? I'm kidding.
Why was it here? Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Jin fails, but you're not on like the last strike anyways. I think that's the first time you got hit, so you're fine.
Yeah, he survived the initial one too.
Yeah, so you're good. Caradoc, favored by the gods, succeeds.
Hell yeah. Good use.
Badger's just getting here, so it doesn't. I'll roll for him for prosperity. Badger. DC 8. Ooh, he does get hit, but again, that's his first strike, so it's fine. So, you go up and basically profess your love, calling out to this very, very interesting... What are we doing? What am I doing? This whole time, I could have just had the girl in question right here. You guys know what you're fighting for. Plus, you give this testimony to Irina, the Irinas, technically. And now the physical, the one that's here, the corporeal one here and now, begins grabbing at her head. This duel of minds going off. And she is plucking shrooms off of her and manifesting them into those red lances. And she's shooting wild. At everything, anything, not even if it moves, just in general random-esque directions. You guys end up having to take cover. Like, well, not that there's much cover left, but we're just generally dodging and using the slopage to your advantage. Hawk being directly underneath her, you do end up having to dodge a special amount, almost as if one of them's trying to focus you or something. But you do manage to dodge away from it. Fortunate you. And then one wave of energy, similar to what the Bloodstar is unleashing, ripples out from Irina. And as she does so, this, similar to the Tempest that she's manifested, whipping away all the spores and just kicking it up, this wave shoots out and away all the dust and ruin and spores all around you for probably half a mile. And you guys see there Irina on the ground, legs tucked underneath her, just sort of like someone that just fell out of a building, exhausted. But she looks up. Hawk, you're we're right there. She looks up at you, and you see that very familiar sense of independence and sentience. It does look like she, at least for the time being, has broken free, severed, actually, not broken free. She severed her connection to the Colony King.
So now she's vulnerable. Get her.
Yes, yeah, you can cover. That would be such a great villain arc twist. That would be so great.
Oh my god, you hated her this whole time.
Just in time for the Bloodstar and its accumulation of energy to finally pop off.
Ooh, let's get the fuck out.
There.
I know
Nova's
they're ready, right? Right?
Yeah? Uh-huh.
She's ready, but she can't get all of you that fast. There's a reason you guys had to be close together.
Are we all there? Oh, no.
I will give you guys this pick. Does Nova choose you guys, or choose like Keenan and Cecil and that crew? Your pick. And if she picks, she grabs at all. If she picks your crew, you guys better determine who's the people getting grabbed. I'll make the determination for the other crew.
Oh, they don't.
If you guys pick them. You guys aren't close enough together for her to grab every single one of you, and she can only do one pickup right now.
Well, to be mechanical for a moment, fucking, what's her name? Roma actually does have free pass out of this if she does die. So you're good. Like, you could fall into a pit right now. So let's keep that in mind.
Why have I got a free pass? What?
Yeah, because Arnie had that dream.
Your lover boy.
Oh yeah! I'm chilling.
If something happens, you just
Off you
wake
go.
up elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you can die.
Yeah, I could die. I'll just jump into a pit. It's fine.
You're at
I would say genuinely, I would kind of rather have them get out, because with us, there might be something else we can do after to live. Maybe. With them, I can't guarantee that.
If Keenan and Cecil die here, then
It was for nothing.
Exactly. We have no reason to have been here.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The only counterpoint I can think of is like, oh, we got to kill the bugbear. It's like, there's no guarantee he won't be resummoned.
Yeah. The bugbears would have just been
Respawn.
obliterated anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
get the others out.
And then as well as if she has to pick not fucking Ash Wardens, then it's like, they're Ash Wardens. They can probably handle themselves.
Anvil against a Newman? He can't, actually. Not against this. Comedian, on the other hand, actually has some tricks up her sleeve. A lot of elemental tricks. And she's got to bust out the whole fucking toolkit. Keenan and Cecil are unsurprisingly next to each other, and the Glendon Rangers don't get paid to go venture out into a fucking apocalypse, so they're actually with Keenan and Cecil right now as well, to the best of their ability. So Nova can make a fast pass over to them, as requested. So that leaves you guys. You guys watch as... I don't have a sound effect. I should probably install it on the soundboard. That, like, a Reaper sound effect from Mass Effect. The doo noise.
Oh,
The foghorn.
No, not that one. No.
That's close enough.
It doesn't have the bass to it.
Nope.
So the bubba
Yeah.
bubba sort of thing.
You guys hear that effect come from the Bloodstar, and you guys can see Nova zipping past you guys towards the direction of Cecil and Keenan, having made a very split-second decision to, well, do what you can, right? She's off and away. You guys don't quite know where the Ash Wardens are, even with this half-mile radius cleared from Irina. It is looking more and more like the end of days for your merry little band.
Could I message Red with the whistle real quick? Just to...
I think that's a good final moment sort of thing to do. Yeah, what do you send?
I don't know what he's... I don't entirely know. It's like...
Tell you what, it's like a sending, but not really. I would say just use the qualifiers of sending, like the 25 words, because you have like that short a time. But you can message it to me later, because it's not like they hear it. So I'll give you some time to think on it. Whatever your Jin's last words would be.
It's not like that dramatic.
I was pretty fucking based. Just so you know.
He wouldn't say that one.
The Blood Star in its divine glory unleasheth out a ruinous wave of destruction, a wave of energy akin to what Irina was actually throwing at you guys, weirdly enough, despite her being, by all accounts, the opposite faction than the Blood Star. It is more akin to watching a nuke go off as a wave of physical destruction from the energy and then a wave of subsequent radiation cascades and destroys Velcaster. The Colony King thought surely it had a trick up its sleeve, tapping into the waters and things like that, but he has this misassumption that they're on the same league. They're not. The Bloodstar is far more ancient and far more powerful than anything the Colony King can have to offer or muster. It is incinerated, undone, atom by atom, out of existence. Newman versus Newman. But the Bloodstar, its task done, follows quickly after. It's so foreboding. It's the scale of this duel of Newman's is so grand. You guys actually have almost like the sun turning off. You actually have a few seconds to see the place go dark as the Bloodstar disappears before its wave of energy can cascade out to your annihilation. There are no Newmen, and it is night. All the spores and everything are disintegrated by the Bloodstar's pulse of devastation. The place is more akin to a glass mirror surface now, so flattened it is. You guys don't even know what happened to the Valtonian side. Hopefully they're alright. But the question is, what do you guys do in your last moments? I see some of you guys have already begun so graciously putting what you're doing in your last moments alive in the chat there. Let's go through this one by one as a TPK doth threaten to ensue. Caradoc, who do you pray to?
It's Newman, the Retaliator.
You pray to the Retaliator. Interesting. Roll me a religion check.
Let's see, where's my religion? There it is.
Do it at advantage. Oh. Do it at advantage. For a reason
One again.
I'm not going to say just... If you roll well enough, I'll tell you the reason.
18.
18. What is the flower of the Retaliator?
The Rose.
Interesting. Whom did you... Well, not all of you, but whom did some of you just see?
Briar Queen.
Do we all know what Briars connotate to?
Thorns and roses.
God,
Yes. Rose. Yes, love. Yes, love. No. That is why you have
Right.
advantage. I'm afraid your prayers don't find any purchase amidst this, I'll call it Newman interference of two gods duking it out, but you do feel like there's an energy of the Retaliator nearby. Particularly in the direction of Badger. Dahlia, you are at a loss, I'm afraid. A reasonable path out? How do you outrun a force of nature?
I was gonna say, she refuses to just run like prey, mindlessly. So she'll stay until she can find a path.
No path offers itself to you.
I think the only thing she's thinking is, I knew this was a bad idea.
You do have, in your last moments, you feel so right and vindicated. For all the good that will do you for your last moments alive. Who does Roma apologize to? Apologize for? Under her breath?
She's definitely seen the word Gianna a lot. There's a few others sort of littered in the way. Marco, I think, is another one. Listen, she's sorry about what happened to them, about what, she could have done better, and she's trying to do better, and,
Your apologies.
That, I guess.
How unfortunate and tragic. I'm afraid your apologies to dead spirits doth not find you any protection here. Jin, what a proper samurai thing to do, to just sit there and meditate upon your weapon. There is a crackle of electricity off of it as you sit and regard it in front of you.
There would be like a be
Don't die.
hesitant. No, I will die. That's the point of the scene. There's a hesitant hand as the crackle goes off, and he places it on there, and just says, "I don't know. I'm sorry that I failed you again."
You feel a hand on your shoulder. A familiar voice speaking to you. You only fail me when you stop being true to who you are. You look over your shoulder and see no one, but the warmth of that hand on your shoulder remains.
Yeah. Probably some tears in his eyes, but he just goes back to looking at the weapon. Accepting oncoming annihilation, I suppose.
Let's see.
That's what he could do.
Pop isn't at his computer right now, but he's listening. Pop, you're free to just type. What would Badger do? What would Badger do as he watches the equivalencies of a blast wave of a nuke approaching him? I know what I would do. Kill myself.
God, rip your own throat out.
Tuck, drop, and roll.
lay flat and hope of a lead blanket lands on me, but not enough to crush me.
Yeah.
Ow!
Think about another letter of poetry you can send to Lady Riza.
That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So Badger, Cop can drop that as as is convenient for him. Hawk, you embrace Irina one last time. I'm sorry. I tried so hard. And now we're all going to die.
She embrace him back?
Yes.
Then I think, I think he just quietly says to her, "Stop apologizing. Just do the only thing worth doing right now." His hold on her tightens, and that's that.
You begin holding onto her tie, and her embrace weakens as you say that. A bit confused, you look at her, and you see that one eye of hers have this alien look about it, this distant, thousand-yard stare-esque look to it. And for a moment, you're a bit concerned that, despite the Colony King's destruction, it's still here. But your fears are quickly assuaged. You're right. She dissipates out from your embrace.
What?
She reapparates not too far from you, in the center of all of you. She looks towards you, Roma. For what it's worth, I would have also liked to have danced again. Played Go Fish.
It was quite fun. I imagine she's just full on crying now.
Make sure you guys keep playing without me, okay?
without you.
No, you could
She
be
turns
with
to look.
us.
You said it just now. Need to do the only thing worth doing. Thank you guys. I can't say I was alive. She gestures at her exposed ribcage, this inner self of hers. Can't say I was alive for long, but I'm happy that I was with you guys. Yeah. And then she chuckles mirthlessly. I'm gonna have to be a bit selfish right now. Call it one of my first times. She looks at the wave of red that is not slowly, unfortunately, but just steadily encroaching. It's like watching a bolt of lightning get closer. It is simultaneously so fast, yet your mind slows it down as adrenaline floods your system and makes it seem manageable, but also slower. It is a curse and a blessing. As you guys watch this wave of red ruin the last, the actual last laugh of the Bloodstar echo out, the final purgation of Velcaster. The Briar Queen's true prophecy to all of you. That it will all be ashes by the end. You guys close your eyes, stare at the death approaching you, ready in the back of your mind, perhaps wondering what it will feel like in this as a deep existentialism suddenly hits you. But it never finds you. Instead, you guys all feel as if a small woman with a demure frame and an exposed ribcage is hugging your back. Except for you, Hawk. Yours isn't on your back. It is her grabbing and hugging onto you, tucking your head against her chest. One last lover's embrace. You guys don't know, maybe you don't want to know what happens when the red light gets to you, but all you know is you don't cook and die in an agonizing death. The world just goes dark around you. And then there was only silence. You guys don't know how long has passed. It's nighttime right now. The pitch isn't for another couple of days, count your blessings. But then you hear something. You guys all stir to a combat awoken status in real quick time. Your body's racked with exhaustion. Whatever Irina did, whatever damages she sacrificed herself for, wasn't entirely clean. You're not sure if you're actually burned or have burn marks and scars, but it definitely hurts to move, just to even try to sit up. It hurts to breathe. You guys all try your best to try to stir. It's very, very hard.